Hey, this is my fourth vlog, my April edition, and it's so strange saying that because I remember doing my pilot vlog back in January. I was so nervous about the whole thing, wondering if it was gonna turn out all right and if I was gonna like it or not, and I've really enjoyed doing them. It was one of the many things that I wanted to do on my site, is to do a vlog. I'm not able to take selfies or pictures or that kind of stuff, so probably a lot of people on there don't know what I look like, and doing vlogs was kind of a better way of interacting in many ways. My best friend Celeste, who I've never met face to face, she went to my site and she watched my vlogs and she texted me and she says, "It's so great being able to hear your voice and see your face at the same time. I loved it." So that was one of the reasons I wanted to do it, is could be a primarily form of communication between her and me. But I think I'm going to keep up with the vlog thing. I'm going to try and do a vlog every month. I've wanted a lot of ideas to talk about, but sometimes I can be really crunched for time. And but yeah, there's going to be more in the future. Update on my life. I've been doing really well in school, especially in biology. I was kind of worried about biology, but I'm doing really well. I'm almost done. I only got a couple of weeks left. Yay! So I've already done a couple of essays. I did my essays for sociology and psychology, and I also did my final essay for religion, my Buddhism and Christianity religion paper, and I think it turned out great. I actually am thinking about possibly putting it on my site for people to read. I might do that, maybe. But yeah, I got most of my essays done. I still have to do exams and everything, but school's been great. I've loved this semester. It's been wonderful, and I got one more semester left in fall time, and that's it. I'm done with college at Polity Camp. What I'm going to do afterwards, I have no idea, but just enjoy my time, at Polity Camp, as well as look forward to the summertime. My boss, the lady that I work for, I nanny her two kids. They're great kids. She's got a lot of plans this summer. Might be going to Busch Gardens and Water Country, USA, as well as other places, and the beach, of course. I love going to the beach. So hopefully I might have a busy summer. As you can tell if you've been to my website, it's been very busy with random little things that I like to post. I've been keeping up with wanting to post more each month. I've been trying to get up to at least 8 to 10 posts a month. Last month I think I had about 8 posts, so that's pretty good. I've been posting more, and I need to do a new Downton Abbey confession. It's been a while since I've done one. I've had several in mind that I've been wanting to do. But I've been doing a lot of movie reviews. I try not to do too many movie reviews, but when I watch a movie and I love it, I just have to get it out of my system and write it. I know on one of my rules, rules for movie reviewing, I said that you should probably see a movie twice unless it's straight from the theater. Then Cinderella was one of those straight from the theater movies that I loved it so much, and so I had to review it. And seems like a lot of people liked it, liked the movie review, so that made me feel good. And I finally saw Captain America: The Winter Soldier. I got that reviewed too, and I needed to get that done for my upcoming blog series about superheroes, Assemble and Unite. That idea came from watching X-Men: Days of Future Past, which is the sequel to First Class, the prequel to the X-Men series. And the reason I wanted to do the blog series was actually it was a kind of a collection of posts that I wanted to do, really pointing out the moral aspects of what superheroes bring to stories. You have superheroes that are good, but there is a reason for being good. You have superheroes that are bad, and there's a reason for being bad. But it's never just somebody is good good and bad. You know, there's always has to be a background story behind it. And you have your anti-heroes, you have your tragic villains, you have your love stories, you have everything you can imagine in a great story. Throw in a few unordinary aspects such as mutation or a super serum or an Iron Man suit, and you have a great fantasy sci-fi adventure with a lot of morals to learn from. So that will be done in May after Age of Ultron. I think that would be a good time to do it because people are going to hopefully be in a superhero hype, so maybe they might be interested in reading what I have to say. I am planning on seeing that. I'm trying to get my sister to take us on opening night. That'll be exciting. We saw the Avengers 3 times. Like I said, I had never actually been big into superheroes with the exception of X-Men, but X-Men is a completely different story. That was my introduction to superheroes. And I'm thinking about possibly with my blog series doing a special vlog at the end talking about X-Men and what it meant to me as a 10-year-old girl seeing it for the first time, especially with Logan, the Wolverine, what Logan taught me as a young girl, and really what I saw in him as a superhero, but also as a man in the story, and really why he's one of my favorite characters. So my blog series, like I've written, there are 6 general, kind of written in essay form topics that I'm going to be writing about. First one would be the voice of the father, which is about the primary father figures in the storylines in the Avengers, and then X-Men. There will be Feminine Feminists, which is about the female characters and gives you, I think, a real honest look at what real feminism is. They, Marvel and DC as well, have done a very good job at balancing strength in women, but still have them be beautiful and feminine at the same time. They've done a wonderful job with that, and I think more people need to pay attention to that. There will be one about the love stories between Tony and Pepper, Peggy and Steve Rogers, and Jane Foster and Thor, as well as the predominant love triangle in X-Men between Jean Grey and her fiance Scott Summers, and then her kind of growing affections for Logan. What is the other one? Oh, Victims and Villains. That'll primarily talk about certain victim characters like Bucky Barnes and villain characters like Loki. I know Loki, that's kind of a hot topic. Well, Bucky Barnes too, you know, what makes a victim and what makes a villain. And so kind of my own ideas on that. There will be Defending Fathers, which is taking on 2 of the most controversial father figures, Howard Stark and Odin Allfather. And I used to be on the anti-Howard Stark, anti-Odin bandwagon for a long time until I eventually began to look more into it and realize there's more to these men than meet the eye. And then my last one will be about broken friendships, and that will be on Charles Xavier and Eric Lensher and Steve Rogers and Bucky Barnes. So that is something I look forward to doing, and like I said, I will probably do a special vlog at the end talking about you know, more about X-Men. I know I should probably be promoting X-Men more on my site because I've loved it for so long. I love all of the characters and the storylines, and really, you know, what it has to say about being different in society and realizing that you're not alone. That's what I love about what it promotes, that, you know, you're not alone and there are other people like you. So that's something I can't wait to write them and get them done and get them posted. And I'm running out of time, so I will leave, and hopefully we'll have a special vlog in May, the end of the blog series, and then just a regular vlog about another update on my life and what's going on. And there's a lot of things I want to talk about, but just haven't been able to write them down and know what to say. So I will have 2 extra ones in May.